Hey everyone, good morning. Or actually good evening. Good morning in game terms. Good evening in real life terms. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Abiotic Factor. In the last episode, we did some more in-depth exploring of the manufacturing area. We've brought back more supplies, new supplies unique to that, well, not unique to the area, but that are started showing up there. Steel coil, more rebars. We've made some reinforced steel hoses. We upgraded our hacker to a tier 2 hacker and can now access those chambers. And we began growing some more plants. And as I said when we last logged out, that I wouldn't do anything else. I remain right here to show you guys what the big difference is for me between playing on a normal server and a dedicated server is. And as you can see, our plants are completely grown, and the amount of water they consumed was only what it took me to say goodbye to you guys at the end of the last episode. It's been a whole day since I last recorded the game, and this is the main reason why I do it, because I don't want to have to worry about watering these freaking plants. It's really something for the beginning of the game that we had to be concerned about for the most part. And what I could do one more time just to drive home this point is I could harvest all of these plants, log out, wait 30 minutes, which is the length of time it would take them to get to grow from stage 4 to stage 5 again, and they'd be completely regrown again. So it saves you all that in-game time of monitoring and taking care of their water needs. You don't have to worry about that, at least at the moment. As of this build, today, January 21st, 2025, if you play on a dedicated server. Now, of course, if someone else is in the game and you are not, they will consume water, obviously, if they are not fully grown. So that is something to also consider about this. Like, I'm doing this because I'm also the only person on this server. Otherwise, you and the other people would have to someone would have to make sure that they're watered to make sure that they don't wither and die. We will show you a dying plant at some point, I'm sure. Anyway, we got some super tomatoes now. And we have some antolite seeds. Now, for normal plants like the super tomatoes, potatoes, and tomatoes, however you want to call them, once you harvest them, the plant goes, will start to, oh, it still says it's rank 5, not stage 4, okay. It is regrowing its fruit, and will consume water while it does so. Some plants, though, do not do this. Antolites do not regrow. When we take them, they come off of that plot altogether, freeing up the plot for something else to grow. You will not get another antolite plant unless you plant another antolite seed, which we'll do right here. We'll come back and monitor these plants to make sure that they are watered, so you see what the difference is between leaving the server to come back and let them automatically have grown without any water consumption, compared to monitoring them and making sure they have enough water to keep growing. As for these, I like using these to light up the world, as it were. They create a nice little lit up area effect. So we'll use these to light up our hydroponics for a bit. Or hydroponics for a bit. To light up hydroponics a bit. There we go. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Over there, it's like, who is that? No one else should be in this server. Okay, so let's do a few more odds and ends before we get out. Actually, viewer, now that I think about it, we're going to probably spend a day doing miscellaneous stuff here before we head out and explore. I mentioned doing this off-screen, but I think we will do it on-screen. And that is that we're going to go ahead and give ourselves some extra storage space in our containers. So first off, let's boil more water. And let's go ahead and get this done. This will take probably the first 30 minutes of this episode. So, no new exciting stuff. We're just going to be doing some base building. So, at this point in the game, we're filling up all our containers with all sorts of materials, and I wouldn't mind having more space. So we're going to go ahead and replace these plastic crates with wooden crates now. Reinforced wooden storage chests. So let's go ahead and start that process. So it's a bit boring. It's a bit boring, but we're going to do it. So we need some reinforced wood and plastic. Okay, and I'm going to leave this one here currently. I also have to listen for when our cooking gets done, so we can move those pieces of meat. Okay, that's going to be the transfer chest. We probably need a second one of those. The only reason why I'm not making all of them right now is because I'm listening for the food to get done cooking. There we go. We'll stick you. Hear it? There we go. I suppose we can keep cooking, too, while we're here. Can we make sausages? Really quick. Sausages need us to have some bio scrap, so we'll keep some of that on us at the moment. There we go. Make 2 of them. You have to use the chef's counter to create food items, craft food items. Okay, so while that's happening, we'll go ahead and screw this together. It occurs to me that we actually should make all the chests right now, so we're going to want another 4 of these. There we go. We'll just stick, I think, them all around this area. Another one on top of it. Keep doing this, then we'll transfer all most of the stuff to these chests, and then make some new chests where the current chests are, and then we'll transfer this stuff to them. Now, I love doing stuff like this on my own. It feels good to see the results when you're all done with it. Oh, I thought we made more chests than that. Okay, we did not. Alright, so... Well, this is good enough. And then we can just go over here. Just grab all the things and stick them in a different chest. Don't care. We have plenty of room. You know, we're just going to stick all of our inventory here, too, at the moment. Good enough. Empty. Ooh! Crap! Hurry! Don't want to overcook the sausages. Okay, put these away. And I suppose we can cook some more stuff while we're cooking. It doesn't matter where any of it goes, just put it in one of these containers at the moment. Because we're going to break down all of these containers next. Enough. I can't believe how much the paper weighs. Also want these stored someplace else, so I think we might keep a small storage crate for the movement items. Here, it's done. Let's just get all this away really quick. Okay, good. Come here, you. Good opportunity for us to work on our cooking while this is happening. suppose we should just keep boiling water. Do we have any empty pots, though, for that? We do not. I don't actually need more water at this moment. Alright, we'll be okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and make the new chests that begin storing this stuff. Okay, so wait, what's going on here? Why can't I not... What? Okay, wait, hold on a second. What's going on? These are empty, so I should be able to package them. Oh, no! I can't package them. I need our, where on earth did I put our screwdriver? There we go. Okay, this is the only item we need to have. Okay, we'll keep one of these for movement-related equipment, and I guess we'll put you... we'll put you here. Perfect. You know, I kind of want it facing outward. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. We can put this here. Okay. We're never going to use these storage crates again, or at least it's not my intention to, so we can go ahead and just break all of them down. I wish there was an option to say, I always want to, if I click on something, assume I do want to break it down and don't ask me a second time, but I guess it's acceptable. Okay, and now we just need 2 new chests. There are other chests that you can create in the game that are bigger than these, and we might upgrade to them, but I generally find these ones are good enough for most of my needs. This will be our electronics. There should be enough room to stick these on top of each other, despite their larger size. Okay, and now we can start filling those with the things as I've labeled them. So this is the crafting mats. That's all of these. Metal first. I guess I can... Well, I prefer doing it this way. Glass. Cloth. We have a bunch of cloth. Holy crap, we have a ton of cloth. Should probably make a bunch of bandages on the off chance we see... I don't know if we saw what I'm about to talk about, so we'll wait to mention it. Let's see. Anything else here? Plastic. Help! More wood. What's going on? I can't think of what we're supposed to be doing. Alright, electronics. All right there. Get all these moved into this box. I just came off my brother Joe. My other server that I'm playing with my brother Joe on. And we have a ton of materials for that one in particular. We have like 2 entire rows of coils and what have you. Both he and I are of the same mindset when it comes to gathering resources, which is that we gather every single resource from a location, like once again, like locusts, and then move on to the next area. Nothing is left. Not a single desk remains standing in the area. Everything is taken. Every single thing. Actually, we'll leave the cement here at the moment. We'll make another box for cement later when we're finally creating a bunch of more walls. Oh, I did make 2 more. Okay, so let's place these. Using chems. This one will be our office supplies. Office supplies normally doesn't need a box this big because we kind of stopped running into what I would qualify as office supplies as of manufacturing. But since they're all getting bigger boxes, we'll make one for that too. Oh, okay, hold on. This is a bunch of stuff I want to put in a different container. Or most of it is. Sorry about this, viewer. All this goes back in except for you. None of that was office supplies. These are chemicals and creature bits. Okay, so... Oh, nice. We got a good amount of glue. We're going to run out of that, though. We're going to need plenty more than that going forward. I do wonder why we get so much oil. I've never had problems with oil. I'm curious if there's any other recipes that require it. Guess salt over here. We're gonna put leather scrap in normal crafting materials. We're gonna end up with a bunch of it as we continue to play. I'm gonna put test tubes in office supplies, even though it's not that. Okay, let's see. We have a light. We won't be able to put the light on one of these if we climb up here. It's going to be annoying that it's not perfectly oriented, but it'll be okay. Live with that. Alright, then we can take this. It's carefully aligned to be perfect. So will be takes up 1 space. So most of this is going in. Now, when it comes to this sort of stuff, we don't need all of these welding masks, what have you. We really just need 1 to make the forge helmet. We probably don't need any others. We'll be glad to have some desk legs, just in case something else in the future needs them. I don't think very many things do, though. Get some plastic buckets for any forward toilets we want to make. The rest of this is office supplies. We have a bunch of keyboards. Oh, actually, I'd have far less office supplies than I thought I was going to have. I must be specifically avoiding taking most of this. Let's get a coffee as well, just to keep that. Just keep that? What? Just to have another empty mug? You cannot empty the mugs by right-clicking on them. You have to drink the cups of coffee, which I really dislike. Why can't I just drop the coffee mugs? Because I don't particularly want to drink the coffee, but you have to do that. Okay, and then we have the larger... we have pipes and what have you. We'll put you here. Gee, we can put you on top, I guess. Pipes, mechanical. That would mean that our hoses are going someplace else. I guess we'll put hoses in office supplies. Start using that for more than its originally intended purpose. No, I don't like it. No, it's gonna go over here. Where should our... Oh, we have almost no steel cable at all. Okay. Solder will go here as well. We have some glass. We can put our creepy person... Oh, where was he? Here he is. On top of that... Splints. I'm trying to think of why do I have splints? Oh, I guess I actually brought splints with me in case I break my legs or something. Okay, now I'm confused because this is all my equipment. It took an entire day to do this. Okay. Sorry about that, viewers, but it's worth it. We get a ton more inventory space, which we really do want to have. Okay, and we have 2 leftover other chests. One of these will go upstairs as our main chest. Holy crap. Really? We have a lot of crap. Okay. I think we can put this here. Perfect. Go ahead and build you. Tim's stuff. We will eventually have chests specifically for ammunition and weapons, but at this point in the game, what I want to use for them, I haven't found a key to get yet, which means I can't package those chests. Okay, hold on. This is the weapon I want. This one can stay behind. Ah, okay. I do have... I was like, why can't I put that there? Oh, right, we have something above that. We can probably still fit the lamp back here. Munitions, splints. Oh, we have a single repair kit. Must have gotten that last episode. Okay, that gets broken down. Keep on dragging. Oh my goodness! Oh, I have a bunch of other garbage. Well, not garbage, but okay, hold on. So I want to keep the sniper rifle. These bullets go here. We should keep the crossbow. I will use it occasionally when I go out hunting in this area. The robot might be coming up here, so let's turn back on that. And then we can... It's activated because of the crawling guy. We can break down our pipe pistol. We're never going to use it again. Now that we're starting to use the normal pistol. Oh, and we have this left too. Okay. One more chest. I guess what we can do with this is if we do eventually make a forward base, we'll stick it in our... maybe furniture locker. Oh, it still says furniture. Really? I can't rename it? Maybe furniture. Did I hit cancel? Oh, okay. You can't. I thought you could rename lockers. You cannot rename lockers. Okay.
Say, how about a few brewskis after
I suppose that makes the chests a little more attractive then as an option. Since we're over here, at night we'll go ahead and cook more meat. We can make more glue since we're right here. can dash upstairs and water the plants. Ooh, purpley. Although, this isn't really lighting up anything. Let's move it over here instead. Ooh. I don't know if I showed it off, but plants have different stages of growth, so you can see the little anthalite growing. And notice how much water has been consumed in one day. Oh, sounds like there was a bot. And our Chopinator even dealt with it. Come on in, man. Hang out with the cool people today. Here you go. Creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme. Wow, great to have a friend like you.
He said several things. That's pretty lucky he said the same thing that, like I said.
Well, time to put pen to paper, huh?
Or pen on the floor in your case. It's the wrong way, sir. Oh, we should check the... How is this looking? How damaged is this? Is it damaged at all? Damaged enough. Let's go ahead and give it a repair. No reason why we can't whack it. Okay, let's put this food... What time is it? Put the food away. Let's carve up another fish. We can cook some more fish fillets, I suppose. That's done over here. And put all the stinky bits away. Let's see. It's over here. Fish bones technically qualify as a creature part, I suppose. Root beer is used. Can be used to make root beer floats, which is a item that actually gives you a little bit of a buff. So I will not. I will try not to use root beer. Where I put? Oh, so they're upstairs. I don't know why I put them up here. I will try not to use root beer for as a drinking item, like just because I'm thirsty. I will prefer other drinks instead. We can... Well, we're not tired. We will have to poop soon, and then we'll head on out. Okay, so we want another barrel for clean water. Probably in that room. We can make a barrel, I suppose. It takes quite a bit of reinforced wood to make one of those, though. We need 6 of it. We have enough rebars. We'll go ahead and make one.
I believe I need to, defecate.
This should be where I want the clean water. Antifish fillets can go there. You can take a dump.
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Oh, missed. That's always awkward. Alright, let's get this bag of poop. Thankfully it comes already, you know, plastic bagged. You don't have to use any plastic for that sort of thing. Alright, we do have some paints, so I'm going to color our crafting materials and pipes blue. No, we should color this one that color, brown. Might as well boil a little more water. I like getting chores done. Oh. And then, we don't need these anymore. Alright, perfect. That frees up more space now that we have this other barrel. Let's... Hold on. This is going to be hideous. Tim, this is hideous. Well, we'll make it hideous at the moment. There you go. Blue barrel. Haven't seen something like that since it plays the Sink the Titanic board game. Okay. Alright. We're boiling water and making glue. Glue actually finished, so we might as well go ahead and take that. And since we're doing chores, go ahead. Oh! Alright, keep boiling more water. This right here, viewer, boiling water, it takes so much of your time to do it. It's aggravating. But arguably, we don't have to do it. Now, hold on. Let's make it. Oh no, I can't make the triggers I want to make yet. Okay. Let's see. We'll put you there. Oh, I do not need this pipe wrench. The rat scanner does as much damage as it, so that can stay behind. We can make more slushy bombs. There. Now I think we're finally ready to go. Alright, nice upgraded base. Got some much bigger boxes. Plenty of more room. Now let's head out there and begin filling that crap. We have the tier 2 hacker. Did we? I don't think we didn't get the. Okay, let's spend a night. Oh, I want to spend a night over there. If I'm going to do that, I want to make sure I'm able to carry plenty of supplies. Here's what we'll do. We'll make a forward toilet, and we'll put it into the room in manufacturing that has the recharger. Okay, this is happening very frequently. I think the game is forgetting that the weapon is loaded. Since we're right here, come on, Tim, you might as well go ahead and put this stuff back into your containers. Oh, aren't we using one of the horrific balloon? Isn't that floating behind me? It is. Okay, I thought it was. Ooh, that doesn't belong there, Tim. I forgot about that. We have a pretty. Oh, come on now. I put the wrong thing here. Do that. Okay. You come over here instead. Oh, something expired. Oh, the brains, I think. We have some rotten food over here that was a singular brain that we left in that container? Did we leave it in the fridge? It must have been over there. Okay. Yep, and it expired. Okay, so let's spend a day over in manufacturing. And by that I mean from evening to the morning. Although, okay, well, hold on. I have a platform cart. Maybe we can upgrade this to help us over there. That's under tools? And here's an upgraded one. We need a power cell for for the headlights on this? Well, we'll do it. And then we can make a hazard cart out of that. Which is a hazard crate. How many is this? That's 4 of these. gonna go back to tools. Okay, let's set this up downstairs, and we'll wheel this over to manufacturing, because we are going to put a power cell in that. I do not think we've actually activated the forklift. Well, why'd I put it there? Okay, well, it doesn't matter, I guess, in the long run. Alright. These should be... No, it's safe, more or less. Now, inside this cart, things do still emit radioactivity, as you can see. We're picking up a little. 0.005 per second. As long as we're gaining radiation, we won't lose it naturally. Your natural loss of radiation is faster than that, but it doesn't matter. If you pick up any when the radiation timer ticks, you gain radiation. We need to kill that. Okay, but we're not. Oh, I guess we can collect it. We can stick it inside our container. It'll rot faster, but I don't care. We spent enough time hanging around the base. Let's actually get out and get something done. Take care, Harrison. Good to see you, man. You hang in there. I wish I didn't look behind me. Man, I don't like the look of that thing. I do not like that. Where are we going, Tim? We're going this way. Wait, yeah, oh. No, this is fine. This is fine. The manufacturing isn't that far away from us. We can walk almost literally there. And since we opened this door yesterday, we can now just take this right down and begin filling it with all sorts of crap. You might have noticed that we've gone through quite a bit of wood making all those chests. We never ever have enough of it. Oh, and by the way, this is a little weird perhaps, but note that while we're pushing the cart, we're not getting any radiation while we're holding on to the cart. This is the case even if you don't make a radiation cart. You make a normal cart, you don't get any radiation the moment your hands grip it. But the moment you're out of it, you'll start picking it up. So really, this is to protect you if you're leaving the cart around for other people, not for the person who's pushing it. Otherwise, it's more or less like a, well, I'll say it's a waste of all those resources. Okay, so, well, since we're here, we want all that. We'll go ahead and store all these computer bits. This place has seen better days. Ooh, first aid. Oh, we'll bring back a table. First aid container. Falling down there is bad for your health. That is instant death. Now, that area, you might remember that we killed all the Marines there, like last episode. They have respawned, which means that one is behind that machine gun, staring in this direction, and you will get torn to shreds very quickly if that fires on you. Enough time that you can, maybe if you get out of the way behind something just as it begins to open up, you'll be okay. But that can kill us very quickly. So we're not going to go that way. We could fight through the Marines again. I think we might actually make an attempt to do that. Although I didn't bring... Oh, I didn't bring 3 extra health hypos with me this time. We should see if we can get into that somehow. There might be some goodies in the vents. Okay, so what are we keeping on us? Since we are not picking up everything, or rather, since we brought a cart with us. Oh, we could bring an extra refrigerator back with us. I think we only have one refrigerator at home. Oh, this is an apron. I don't want an apron. Thought it was cloth. Oh, we have tons of cloth at home though. We'll take the pen and we'll bring this back home with us. Now this will slow down the cart somewhat. Refrigerators are known to weigh quite a bit of, well, weight, and so it will move slower. Okay, that's not bad. Let's clear out the enemies here and break down the rooms. Oh, we didn't open this up. Let's fix that. He's coming in here. Wow, our sharp melee is so low. Our sharp melee is so low. Oh, he's firing on this? I'll take the excuse to level our sharp melee then. I want those bullets. Alright, there we go. Sometimes you have to carve up the body to get to the bullets that dropped. Oh, if I hit F. No, okay. Sometimes money may be put from a container into your inventory and not your wallet. I don't know why it does that sometimes. It does, so you can click on the money in your inventory and it will then put it into your wallet, as it were. I do like that you can find money in sofas. If you break down a sofa, you get some money. That's cute. I'm to work on our sharp melee. Look at all. Oh, we don't need pipes, do we? No, we have 3 stacks of them. Hello? We do want an email terminal, though. Data leakage. Greetings, Bridget. I'm not sure if this is your department, but I ran a full spectrum noise analysis on our sector's communication. No, we read this. We read this. I know we did. Okay. This is the bad news about not looting a room. It looks like I'd never even stepped into here. But since we've brought a container with us to store all this crap, we have the excuse to actually loot everything. And creatures will completely ignore vehicles in this game. They are indestructible, so we don't even have to worry about them being attacked, nor creatures hovering around them endlessly trying to attack them. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead first off and use the recharger. And it should be safe for us to leave our toilet here. They don't tend to enter into this room. There is a toilet facility right next door, but I want to collect it, so we'll leave it here at the moment. Oh, actually, hold on a second. No. I have a better spot for this. And for you. We have that tier 2 hacker, so we can use the room that's kind of near the blacksmith for this, which is more out of the way. Being more remote and not having enemies path around to it, I mean, it's a safer spot. It's a neat little room. My brother Joe likes building forward bases, one for each zone, to just store stuff. I myself have done the same. And this is his favorite spot to do it over here in manufacturing. He also he thinks the blacksmith is the coolest. Get some rest. So now we have a nice, safe place to sleep. This was, I guess this was safe in the other location because it had been, that's its original location, enemies would never attack it. But since we're putting the toilet here, we'll go ahead and leave this here too. And since we're here, we might as well rest. I suppose we can open up the other door. We overlooked this area yesterday, but we couldn't enter the vent from that side. There we go. Now you might be wondering, Tim, what on earth is the point of this little room? There's nothing in here. Why'd I take a tier 2 hacker? Well, it's a nice safe location. It does have a power outlet, so you can set up, you know, a base in here if you like. But there's something else here. Can you see that from here? That. But I can't package it. I need something a little... I need something higher and a little more distant to be able to reach it from there. Oh, or maybe I can get it. We can get it. Blacksmith bobblehead. Only one of it in the game. Oh, this is actually getting quite a bit slow, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We're gonna spend the night here, viewers, so we'll head on back home tomorrow. Oh, we do have to worry about our plant, though. We are growing. I think it will be fine. I think it will be fine. This is me having a discussion with myself in my head. The super tomato will no longer consume food once it reaches its flowering. Once it re-reaches the its flowering stage. Once it grows more tomatoes, the antlight will not reach its final stage, but also will not consume the remaining water. So I think we'll be okay. Gonna commit suicide by one shotgun blast to the back of his head.
Enemy!
Good for you, sir. You juked me. There's normally a commander guy who is here, but I haven't. Doesn't. I guess he's not spawning, or maybe they changed that spawn. Look up some radiation being here. Oh wow, nice, right in the face. Oh, I see. I see. I've been here before. Oh no! I can't just leave crap here. Okay. I need to carve up the corpse. Okay, and he didn't drop it. We do want that suit of armor, so we're gonna keep doing that. And now we have access to the mines. I hate that my inventory's already almost full, though. Like, we can put one thing here. I can just drop. You can just garbage up some of this stuff. And by that I mean we can just drop it off the side of the tram. Sorry, this is apparently very important for me. Do not need these things. Please tell me you're not falling into the... I guess we can actually leave some of this here. We're looking... We're a little hungry. Well, we brought soup with us, though, so why don't we have that? I always forget to drink soup. I view soup as a... Because of how it worked for me, and for... no, that's where it was one way to describe it. Because of how I originally was using soup as something only to eat in an emergency, given how you had to kind of know how to make the recipes in order to unlock them, and my failure to find any recipes at all, I would end up just getting lots of bad soup. And originally, bad soup didn't actually do anything bad to you, so there was no penalty to drinking it. And bad soup gave you more hunger and thirst fill, or safer hunger and thirst fill, than most of the creatures that you would be cooking and eating. So it was just better soup 100% of the time. But it also meant that I would only there were no buffs associated with soup, so I would drink it either all the time or only in sometimes only when I would be running low of how to describe this. I'm messing this up. If my radiation levels were high, otherwise I'd still risk eating normal creature cooked food. I have a bunch of pots full of bad soup just because I couldn't bring myself to throw it away. You also couldn't right click on soup to just empty it. You had to actually drink the soup. And so that was awkward because I would sometimes also forget. As such, I still view soup as something that I don't drink very often. Or rather, I view it, I don't drink it often. A Montes SMG. I don't know if we found one of these on this character yet. I don't think we did. I know we have some of this in our stash. Now we can't bring our push cart down there, unfortunately. The stairs are too awkward to navigate, to have it navigate that. Still, we'll go ahead and break down everything in those rooms. And then we'll do some exploring of these areas. We have no computers there any longer. What else is in this? Fire extinguisher, absolutely. Grab the pens. Alright, okay.
Threat in sight.
Where? Above us. We'll deal with him after we fill this cart one more time.
Nothing here.
I do like that they give up so quickly. We do not need another blacksmith mask. Or a welding helmet. Oh, Dr. Mans?
Dr. Derek Mans, Cascade. If she is correct, Dr. Newman's proposed dark lens should greatly enhance the range and efficiency of our perforation events. She has discovered a way to harness the bosonic properties of certain antiverse materials to create a targeting system for our perforation events. I must admit, she's excelled herself.
Okay. Nothing we fancy about this little passage. Wouldn't mind having all those supplies.
Stay away.
Oh, good for you, sir. Let's wait till that... whatever it is, the mist vanishes.
Asta, do you see anything?
Oh, crap, I don't want... Okay, good, we didn't pick up that welding mask. We can't suck up these. We have to dismantle those planks. The cement, you can't harvest it that way. Oh, we don't need the cloth. But that clears out most of the supplies in this little area. We could, I guess, double back home. Oh, it's 7:40. No, let's hang out here. At the very least, I want to listen to what it says as night falls in this area. Which should be any minute. I guess we should hear it on our way back. We should hear it on our way back. I guess not today, because I know it passed by 8 o'clock right now, and that's when we get the announcements. Maybe it doesn't say anything at night here. Now, there is a bot hibernation device, whatever it is, chamber over there, so we don't want to be out in the open. I guess we'll walk this home. Oh! We potentially have a faster way to do this. I hate the look of that. We've got a forklift. And I actually brought the power cell, didn't I? To have this work for us also. Let's plug this in. And we'll kill this guy too while we're here. Oh, there's more computer stuff. Okay, so driving. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way so we have a little bit of a better opening? Make more of an opening there. I guess we'll take the refrigerator back with us. We'll take some more of the heavy stuff and put it in the forklift. This will not be weighed down by the amount of things that you put into it. Let's see. This as well. Okay, now that we clear our inventory, actually, we can probably still hang around here. So let's do that. I hate you, Balloon. I'm not used to seeing you. Comes that bot. Let's try to get it out of the way. It, too, will not react to our platform cart being out here. We'll take the forklift home when we're done looting more of this area. I suppose we could investigate the mines instead of investigating this area more. Dr. Varric mentioned that he heard a soldier held, or the order held area here come under attack and heard the screams. It's like something finished them off. then it occurs to me, if we get out of the facility, we don't care about any of the supplies in our cart. Here's the exit tunnel. 500 meters away is the surface. Let's just head out. Looks like one of those rat scanner guys that the Order has.
Do not shoot! Do not shoot! We are together in this petition. We came here to cleanse and protect, but this chaos is beyond our capacity to suppress. We are beset by demons from the depths of the mines, and that termagant Frake has holed herself up in the processing plant. I must warn my brethren, this course is impossible. But our engineers collapsed this tunnel to ensure no egress. We need another way to bring tidings of this terror to the tribunal. Frake is concealing the escape from us. I am sure of it. She hides in her fortress, letting us rot here.
Find Frake is our new objective.
My legates would annul me if I return, but I will find a way from this limbo. Frake's fortress is not impregnable. She knows the secrets of the sarcophagus, and she will be made to reveal them.
I love the use of his terms to describe different aspects of this area.
Understand me when I say there is no pathway here.
Alright. Good luck to you, Hasta Tria. And indeed, he's correct. The Order sealed this facility. There's no walking out for us.
The divinities may punish me for dereliction, but I must warn them. There are worse things to fear here than excommunication.
He's not
It's
wrong.
imperative my legates understand the scale of this disorder.
Technically, things have gone awry, and it's, I suppose you could say, in part due to the research that was done here, that these things have occurred. Holding and or securing some alien creatures, if they escape, well, maybe you shouldn't have held them here. Let's get back out to the main facility. I don't know if we'll hear the PA system, but I'd like to. .30, we should hear the statement that it is unique to the manufacturing district. This district, plant? Wait a minute, guys. I'm sorry. I would like to hear each one of them, or have you guys hear them on screen. We could kill the Marines here again, but I think we'll do exploring instead.
Warning. The safety rating of this sector is now -4. Please exit this sector via the main surface tunnel. Have a safe and successful day.
I'm not quite sure if -4 is, like, good, because, like, maybe the Order has secured this area, and so, like, it's safe, or if it's bad. I'm under the impression, because it's a negative number, we're supposed to view it as bad, but it'd have to get worse here, so that we actually can compare it with what it currently is now, to figure out if the number is, well, how it relates to the situation. Also, maybe that was how the number was given to what was occurring in that area initially, and it is no longer -4. It could be worse or better. Ooh. A laptop with a different symbol on it that isn't Gate Technologies. And not password protected, just left wide open. Excursor. Excursor? Excursor. Praetor. We have at last secured an excursor in their facility. They will abide as long as required, and act swiftly when directed. We await your instruction. Bonum est, Divinitor. Our forces are gathering, and the way is becoming clear. We have discovered a weakness your excursor may be able to exploit. Expect activation soon. Oh, the time is also advancing in this. I don't think it worked. I don't think it ever did in the past. That's nice. Annulment. Praetor, we have lost one of our inquisitors to doubt. Their fear of the facility's demons drove them to abandon their post. Shall we commence annulment? Non-legate. After Lazone, his technical order are sadly reduced. We must preserve their numbers, and trust we can reveal to him, with diligence, the virtue of our cause. He cannot at any rate escape without your help. You gain information about the captain here if you did not have any earlier. Oh, there's something secret here, by the way, viewers. I guess as long as we're here, let's get it. It's behind this tire. Another bobblehead. Ordered Triari bobblehead. We could set up a little diorama of these things in the future if we get enough of them. Delicious supplies we already have at home. Oh, and a little terminal. Where is the train? Lenora, I hear you're back. Very interested to hear your report on the engine. Are we any closer to figuring out where it is? I'll deliver a full report tomorrow, but to answer your question, no. We don't know where the train actually is. The star positions are the same as ours for the location, but it's non-Newtonian. Dr. Stern believes there are two superimposed states at work, which the train's motion maintains somehow. That's a lot of suppressed energy. In short, if it stops, we're gonna end up with a crater the size of the moon. We think, anyway. Good God. Stuff like this is a good, perhaps, thing as to why Gate is in existence. If they discover something like this, and there's the potential that it could destroy the Earth, they can at least attempt to stop that from happening. It's growing. Janet, I've got some interesting news about IS 0107. Well, perhaps that's not the right word. Maybe the phrase distantly terrifying. You see, Janet, it's growing. Oh, this is from Abe, okay. Not much, about 0.1% per year, but it's a geometric progression. I haven't done the exact mathematics yet, but in about 15,000 years, it will be the size of the Earth, which could be inconvenient, particularly given that it appears to be conventionally indestructible. I did the math too, Abe, and it seems we have 50,000 years until it's larger than our galaxy, which, given that it cannot be destroyed or dismantled, suggests to me that we may need to move this thing as far away from us as possible, as fast as we can. I can't help but feel, Janet, that in the long term there isn't anywhere sufficiently far away, this thing will, eventually, destroy our entire universe. Abe, let's solve for now, and trust that we'll have the rest of the solution sometime in the next 50,000 years, shall we? Okay, but in 50,000 years we get to do my plan. Plan B. You got yourself a deal. So they moved IS 0107 past Jupiter, and we learned some information about this thing called the time bomb. These readings can't be right. Lionel, if you get this, please send me any information you can. Something extraordinary is happening, but I can't get to manufacturing right now to investigate. The dark lens is offline, and the perforation system is going haywire, but the readings I'm getting from somewhere in the mines are just... well, they're hard to believe. I've never seen anything of this magnitude. What do you see down there? I can't get close, but Varsha said there were perforation spikes before she had to leave. That's all we can report right now. You do not want to go anywhere near the mines right now. These things I've never seen. I don't know what, but the telemetry is displacing material at random. Sasha, it's terrifying. Update. We can't get down there, but every instrument here just peaked for about 30 seconds. Looks like something huge just came through. I can't read the data too clearly, but it maps the signature as from 299? Whatever it was bigger than anything I've ever seen. There's rumbling, like something's moving down there, but we can't get close. I think you were right, but I've got to get out of here, Sasha. Hope you're safe. That's a new mail. I don't think I've seen that before. They did add, again, a new thing to the mines. Maybe that's in relation to what they've actually added. While we're here, we'll suck up a good amount of these. Oh! Vacuum cleaner can also break glass, by the way. You can suck in the glass that way. Oh, we're all filled up. Okay. Let's just run this stuff downstairs then really quick. You haven't seen whatever that is yet. There's a few of them in there. Some sort of insect, it looks like. Purplish in color. And another dead Order Trisari soldier. Sorry, viewer. We're not going to speak as much in this area, if only because I want to keep it a little creepy. You hear an Exor walking around somewhere. What is that, do you think? See it all the way in there in the distance? I can see it walk across that platform there. Something that looked like it's supposed to be translucent. Something new. It can't see us through this window because it's a screened window. But we can see there's a new monster here. Looks like a translucent crabman from like the Thief series based on what we're seeing here. Very pretty cave-like structure. Cave-like structure? Cave, Tim. It's just a cave. A new type of crate. We haven't seen this type before. And we've earned our first chains and grinder discs. With those, we'll make quite a few new things now. Let's see if we can find any more of them down in this area. Okay, we can't... That hole in the wall there, we can't... Oh, no! We can't actually get into. We accidentally went into the water. It's okay. Thankfully, there's nothing in this, swimming around in there with us. Based on how my targeting reticule is working, I don't... Yeah, that's actually a wall. That's not a hole in the wall. I mentioned that because later on, we'll get a jetpack. And if that was an actual hole, I would want to remember that's there so I can explore it. But that is not the case. I see the Exor. That's a Peccary that we're hearing. They're up there. I would prefer not to climb up a ladder to reach a ridge, only to be knocked off of it and killed on the fall. So we won't go that way quite yet. Maybe though we can get up there via a different way? This is that same area. Oh, we got caught. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, I can see the translucent creature walking over there. It has that shimmery effect, like the Predator had. And you know, in the movies, I never watched the Predator. I've seen bits of Predator 2, and I haven't watched, I think, any of the others, at all. Were they any good? I've heard the first one was good. Be super careful. We do not want this going in the water, or we're not getting it out. Well, we can't wheel it out. We're gonna have to take everything out of it at that point. I think we should be okay moving it down here. Are we looking? Oh, we're getting hungry and we're getting... Okay. We need to take care of our needs. Let's see about dealing with this strange thing first. What they say, if you really want to understand something, you gotta kill it. Right? Someone said that? Someone said that in a movie. Someone did that once in a movie. I swear they did. No, it wasn't killing, it was fighting them. If you really want to know someone, you have to fight them. I think it was the second Matrix that said that. How did I get that quote wrong? I got it wrong. It was me misremembering. It was me not... I did not make that up. That's not something... That's not a saying I use about killing someone. You shouldn't kill anyone. Oh, I think it saw us. Did it see it? It saw us! Reminds me of a gene stealer. Based on its shape. Very fast. Great battle for the mines. Got you. Powdered crystal. Purple paint. It's also used to make something that a weapon, as it were. Grenades of some, I guess we'll just say it since I began talking about it. Electron grenades, which we will want to make later on. Now, I'd love to stick around here and explore more of this spot, but we are getting hungry, tired, and thirsty. So we're going to see about trying to find a way out of this location instead. Although, while we're passing by another one of these, we'll grab one. We'll explore all of this later in the next episode, I think, viewer. It's been fun to explore this explore this area with you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Oh, want to get in there somehow? Another Dr. Mann's holo recording. But to get in here, we need to have some movement items with us. We need to make a ramp here, and then platforms to get up over that gate. Yeah, gate. Fence. It's a fence. We haven't been here yet, though I know where we're located, which is why I'm going right for the exit. I like this. This has a story it tells. I like to think the person operating the crane was successful here, like he lived inside of that. Maybe it was the same guy operating the big crane at the moment. And although we've seen the XR monks, this hints that whatever this type of XOR is uses a different type of weaponry based on these spikes we see lodged into the front of that machine. Okay, so we're going to move the stuff to the forklift, and then we're going to drive that back to our home. Anything we can't fit in the forklift, we'll just leave it here and come back for it later. Oops. The spacebar on this keyboard is extremely sensitive. Well, actually, spacebar doesn't matter, Tim. It was the E button. You accidentally hit the E button. But the spacebar is also super sensitive. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and show you how driving works. The vehicles feel a bit floaty, and feel a little weird when you drive them is the best way to describe it to you. But it still is fun to do it. They can turn extremely quickly when you're using them, so slight movements and slowing down are required to drive around these vehicles. It looks like we're actually picking up radiation while we're inside the forklift. I guess that's based on the things we have in the front of the forklift. That wasn't normally the case. At least I don't remember that being the case. Now we have to hope for something, viewer. Sometimes vehicles fall into the void when you go up a lift or down a lift. Sometimes they may flip over the side of the lift. We're gonna risk it. Okay. Hey Harrison, how's it going? imagine this is like an old 80s or 90s sitcom where, like, you know, someone appears on screen for the first time and the crowd cheers, so we drive past Harrison and like the crowd like you know, claps, cheers to seeing him. He says some witty remark, and then we keep on driving. We don't see him again the rest of the day. I like to imagine that's actually what happens with some of the characters we have around here who will be forever in these areas, wounded and dying, but won't actually perish. Okay, let's store some of this stuff to start. Okay, now where did I put our cement? I guess we'll put cement here. Okay, we can put chains into the pipes and mechanical area. Grinder discs are actually ammunition. They're not used for crafting anything. So I'll store our ammunition up in this at the moment. We don't really need another vest. But since we brought one back, let's put it there. This is creature bits, technically. We'll break down that. There you go. Good enough. Let's put this stuff away. Alright, we can start charging that flashlight. Let's go and get more stuff out of the forklift, and then we'll go ahead and take care of our needs. Right, we have a refrigerator. Where is that going? I'm allowed one jump. Okay, there we go. One of these refrigerators like to hold the actual food that we complete, that we get finished making, and the other to hold the radioactive food. The radioactive food should be placed away from any place else I'm going to be. But within distance of the chef counter, so I can pull it in. There's no good spot for that, though, unless we put it out here. Leave that on the ground. I don't know why I picked that up. So we'll leave this here. Which should be far enough away that we don't pick up radiation. And within range of the chef counter. I just need to figure out where I put my... Here it is. I will build it at the moment. Now, it will come under attack by enemies who are able to reach it, but hopefully that we won't have any of that. Hopefully that will not occur, because we'll be in this area guarding it whenever that becomes a concern. Okay, we can break down that. Let's get some of those supplies. We have now an SMG that we haven't seen before, I think. Yep, our first SMG. So, I meant to talk about this earlier. The sniper rifle is something similar to this. We need to... So, not only do we need a certain level of accuracy in order to be able to use this, in order to feel confident... Basically, we have to have fired enough guns to feel confident to use this weapon. But we also need to equip a special pair of arm guards. Otherwise, it will still prevent us from using it. The sniper rifle has the same kind of requirements, but they're more extreme. This requires a biometric lock, and the sniper rifle requires a biomimic lock. We have to have accuracy 10 to be able to make the biometric lock, which consumes your hand slot. And the biometric slot requires the same, but requires you being level, I think, 14 to make it. It's a bit... I'm just gonna say ridiculous how much they expect you to grind out accuracy to be able to use those items. If someone wants to make a mod to make it so that we don't have to do that, that would be wonderful. I'm okay with the idea of using a piece of equipment to use the gear, but having that locked behind such a high accuracy requirement is just, man, that's painful. Considering that I've done it twice so far in game in order to, because I restart the game entirely whenever I play through it, it's very annoying to me. I have to do it yet again. I know I could change the server. What I could do is I could I could change the server's experience gain and give it. I think you're allowed up to 500% extra experience points. And hold on, we're thirsty, we're tired, we're all sorts of stuff. Let's fix that now. Like, once again, I can make it so that whenever I land a shot, I get 200 experience points. So instead of it taking it like 60 hours of shooting to level up your shooting, it would take maybe only like 10 hours, but it still takes a while. It's still a little frustrating. That said, we are showing off everything about this game without too heavily modifying it, so we're not going to do that. But just so that sniper rifle we picked up will remain unused for quite some time. Okay, we're currently putting cement in here. Okay, so we're out of soup. Let's refill that. We are hungry, so we should get something to eat.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider that
We're very hungry.
priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
Oh, yeah, we can do a little bit more water boiling. Fill up the barrel entirely. Since we're doing water stuff, let's check on our plant. Aha! Super tomato fully grown. Antolite fully grown. Another 1/3 of the water consumed. And I guess we'll put this light here. We have enough tech scraps, we can probably afford to repair our scrap shot, even though it is not too badly off at the moment. Oh, just one? I did not want just one. Leave some bandages here. Alright, and we're hanging out here for the rest of the evening, guys. Let's see, the water finished. So we can keep, since we're hanging out here, might as well boil more water. Oh, we'll hook up the other refrigerator later. In the future, we will be able to make a refrigerator that actually prevents radioactivity from leaving it, at which point we can move that type of refrigerator back inside here again. But at the moment, I will want one, once again, that I don't have to worry about radiation whatsoever. It's not too much of a concern. Like, we do have a few pills left over, but if I can avoid having extra radiation applied to us, I would like to, you know, indeed avoid it. Okay, we need more scrap shot ammo. Okay, and since we're hanging out here for a little bit, first off, let's just get the robot comes by. Let's go look at our hydroponics, so that it has the cool antholites in it now. Ooh. Another 3 of them, and it will be all purplish at night. Alright, so, when it comes to pooping, as I mentioned before... Oh, viewer! We have the secret raid happening tonight. Do you see it? One of the raids that can occur to you in the evening, like the portal storm, for example, is that it might spawn one of the, I'll call them gene stealers, one of the gene stealers that we just fought in the mines. You get the little music playing that the teleport-ins have stopped. Our weapon, our weapon doesn't see it actually, but when it rounds the corner, it should zap it.
I may soon need the facilities.
There we go. I wish that we got 3 of those to spawn in. Although, to be fair, our defenses would just slaughter 3 of them. A single zap with the from the Telsa coil will kill those. I really like the idea of that raid. All the other ones that we get so far from various creatures that will be attacking us. Come on in here, man. Get in, get out of there. I saw the bot coming up here, so I don't want him setting off our traps. Or I thought I did.
You got a snack?
Hey, sir. Do we have a snack for you? Sure, we can give him some food. Here you go, my man. Where are you?
Say, how about a few brewskis after work?
I don't have any brewskis, but I've got carbuncles. There you go. That sounds like a
Wow,
disease.
Great to have a friend like you.
I know, I'm fantastic. Here you go.
Thanks for the num-nums, pal.
Gotta be 3 separate food items. You can't feed them the same thing 3
You're
times.
a real pal, you know that?
Yes, I do.
Just remember, at Gate, we're all a family.
Still going the wrong way, my friend. That's still the wrong way, sir. Maybe I could have sworn I saw the robot spawn. It might have gone down the other way. So I'm not going to risk going back out there to get anything else we left on the forklift at the moment. But we can continue to boil water. Oh, here comes the robot. Potentially. Or is it stuck? It's stuck! I think the little floating light's in its way, so it doesn't know what to do. Okay, so we're not gonna get, we're not gonna have one of them, patrolling up near us today. Okay, well, while we're here then, let's do a few more odds and ends. So we'll go ahead and make that purple paint. Although I would like to use, once again, this type of glue, and not fisherman's glue. So let's make some of that. I always forget what paint's under. Tools? It's under tools. Purple paint. Oh, do we have any solder left over? I think we have 1 solder. We have 2 solder. There we go. We'll paint our electronics purple. Oh, I like that. We'll leave it that color. Paints. We should plant something else up there. Let's see. Why not plant a tomato and a potato? Normal ones of each of them here. Potatoes can be directly planted. Tomatoes, we can break down a tomato for a tomato seed.
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Okay. Alright, guys. So, once again, I guess we'll call the session here so that this way we can take advantage of the fact we won't have to do any watering of the plants. Let's put these tomatoes and potatoes away. And I might do some stuff off screen, maybe one day, before we actually start the recording tomorrow. So I'll have water refilled, we'll have plants done, and I might do a few more miscellaneous stuff before we hit record tomorrow. So in that case, we'll of course summarize what we did. I'm beginning to babble, so I'll shut up now. Thank you guys again for watching. Oh, and I will see you next one. Really quick, by the way, you can paint this other rug. I completely forgot we even had another rug up there. Let's give it some purple paint. There we go. That's a lot better. All right, so now we're done. That was extremely important. Needed to do that on screen. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.